of contamination. And we are in day 3 of back to school week, and this morning we have a look at what's on your child's lunch tray. Healthy eating plans does play a huge role in many of our lives, and it's also a statewide goal for the cooks in the school kitchens. KSNT News' Austin Barnes is in our kitchen this morning with a pair of experts in eating. Austin.
Brittany, we are back here in the kitchen. I'm joined by Kansas Department of Education's Kelly Cheney and the Auburn-Washburn Food Service Director Stan Vallis. Now, we've been snacking back here, chatting about healthy school lunches. Now, we're going to turn to Kelly here for a second. Now, Kelly, what we've kind of been chatting about is these meals are not the meals of yesteryear. They're not what kids' parents were eating. They're not even what, we were all eating as we were talking about. So how have things changed?
Well, the school meals of today have changed a lot over the past 5 years. School meals are much more nutrient dense. They're providing adequate calories for students. School food service directors and food service staff are working very hard to incorporate a variety of menu items into their school meals. They're exposing students to a variety of fresh fruits and vegetables. They're offering new twists on traditional school entree favorites, and it's just really a great time to be able to have access to school meals for students. And our school food service personnel are working so very hard to get those healthy meals to kids, and we're also working very hard across the state of Kansas to reinforce those healthy eating habits across the school environment. And we have a lot of great resources available for not only school food service personnel, but for teachers and administrators, and we're working hard to get those healthy messages across to the kids, and also to get them to take those healthy messages home for students. And one of the resources that we have are our team nutrition program. We also have the Healthy Kansas Schools. We offer fresh fruit and vegetable programs in our schools, and also we have farm to school initiatives. So there's lots of resources available to help schools do this.
All great things. Now, speaking of getting those calories in, I think I'll grab myself a snack here while we chat with Stan. Now, Stan, these foods are fresh. You guys are baking these things. Can you tell us a little about that and what's going on in your kitchens?
Oh, sure. We have a bakery in every one of our kitchens, and we got 10 schools. They make all of our breads every day. And our version of processed foods that you hear so much about in the media is that we get a cantaloupe and we cut it up and process that into this. And honeydew and pineapple, same thing. When we make our bread products, we're processing flour and a little bit of salt and some sugar and some eggs, and we make bread which comes out of the oven looking like this. So this is made fresh every day in our schools. These are muffins for breakfast, and they make those pretty much every day as well, fresh for the students when they come in the morning. So they come in at 8 o'clock. Well, my staff comes in at like 6 o'clock, and they start making all the breads and stuff. And so that's our version of processed food.
Yeah, it's great to see all that fresh baking. Now that bread smells delicious. Now, Brittany, I'm going to toss things back over to you. I'm going to try to stay away from this bread, but I'm not going to make any promises. Austin Barnes, KSNT News.
Yeah, we're certainly jealous here in studio this morning. It makes me want to go back to school myself. Thank you, Austin. And